first week in ordinary time, 11th of January reflection. At the time Jesus left the synagogue and entered the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. Now, yesterday he was preaching with authority, and a person who was possessed being exorcised by him, and people were amazed. And now he is going back, my dear friends. He is going back to Simon's place. So you pray, church and home should be connected. What should you pray for? Your encounter, you stay in the presence and come home. And it is connected. You cannot just simply terminate those relationships, connections. So here comes, and James and John, and Simon's mother-in-law lay ill with fever. And you go to church, it does not mean you're free from all the trouble and calamity. No, problems would come on your way even when you pray. That's part of it. Immediately they told him about her. The other beautiful thing, when you are in a struggle, go to the throne, not to the phone. You get the problem, get the struggle to the Lord. Let Him fight for you. Let Him fight for you. It's not your battle, it's His battle. Again, yesterday, with whom you relate, to whom you relate is important. It's not the business of the evil one. It's God's business. You should deal with Him in every endeavor, all the endeavors. Immediately they told about Him, and He came and took her by the hand and lifted her up, and the fever left her, and she began to serve Him. She was saved to serve. If you are given another chance, you are given a new life. Whatever is given for you to save, for you to serve, she was saved to serve. So that's the purpose of the miracle. Miracle is not the end, it's just a mean for you to enter the end. So that's to serve Him. That's exactly why we are here, my dear friends. We are born, we have a life to serve the Lord. And what happened? And the whole city was. In the evening, at the sunset, they brought to Him all who were sick or oppressed by demons, and the whole city was gathered together at the door. He has healed many who were sick with various diseases and cast out many demons. And He would not permit the demons to speak, because they knew Him. It's very strange. We call this Markan secret, not to tell anyone, not the demons. Propagation should not be done with demons. Demons will make you popular. Evil one will make you popular. Sometimes cheap popularity is one of his ways. Simply being popular does not help anything. So on the other hand, He was serving, healing everyone. It was a busy day, very busy day. But then He made sure, and He would not permit. And rising very early morning, not just morning, very early morning, maybe 3 early morning, 3 to 4, very early morning. He had to steal for time, my dear friends, to meet the Lord. Stealing time, paying a price with your rest. It's important. Do you get up and pray? If then it's good. But then do you really get up to pray? You should do that. We want more power. And the whole city was, and He would not permit. The rising very early in the morning, while it was still dark, He departed and went out to a desolate place, and there He prayed. Beautiful, isn't it? The place where He encountered God, Father. Place where he felt the power. My dear friends, now this is the kind of life we should live here. That's exactly how we should live here. Since the children share in flesh and blood, Jesus himself likewise partook of the same thing, that through death he might destroy the one who has the power of death, that is, the devil. Now he is doing the fight. Now if you want to fight, if you want to join the battle, that place of encounter, place of energizing you, place where you pray is of paramount importance. And then for death and subject to lifelong slavery, devil, and deliver all those who through fear of death were subject to lifelong slavery. For surely it is not angels that he helps, but he, like his brothers in every respect, so that he might become a merciful and faithful high priest in the service of God, to make propitiation for the sins of the people. For because he himself has suffered when tempted, he is able to help those who are being tempted. It's beautiful, isn't it? He exactly knows your struggle because he has gone through. And how he faced it, how he faced the temptation in Gethsemane. And in Luke chapter 22 verse 43, an angel came and strengthened him. That's exactly what should happen in our lives. And he became the strength for you and for me in our own struggle, my dear friends, in our own struggle. And now, while it was still dark, and he was praying. So praying means you discern the will. Sometimes seemingly everything is okay, pleasing to you. A lot of people were waiting, and Simon and the disciples were coming in search of him. And Simon and those who were with him searched for him, and they found him and said to him, everyone is looking for you. Now they search him with a purpose, for their desires to be complete, fulfilled. They had their plans. Simon must be very happy to see a lot of people around like fish in a net, because they have left everything. His mother-in-law is sick, maybe because son-in-law has left, and her daughter is now completely live like a widow. It's not a terrible state in her eyes. Maybe she's sick like that. But then now the people are gathered. They are so happy. That puffed up feeling. We have left everything, now we have everything. Now you all should come to me. So that kind of recognition. And that's why exactly he wanted Jesus to come and serve more. You know, my dear friends, sometimes people want you. Your friends want you in the way that they want you to be. You have to remember, their words not should be the criterion for you to decide. You have to have inner connection, like Jesus, among the crowd, among the amidst the busy schedule, went up and spoke to the Father. So in that discernment, he knows exactly what we should be doing, exactly where to go and how to do. That's why everyone is looking for you. And he said to them, let us go to the next town, that I may preach there also, for that is what I came for. Now what the true reason you should not discern the true reason with the people. It should happen with your inner voice. God should direct you. When Jesus must have felt that Galilean ministry is superb and it's very catchy, very tangible. A lot of people would come for miracles. But the Father is saying, no son, you have to leave All of a sudden, can I say, Father, serve for another day because they all accept me? No. Now you should leave. That should be your prayer. You should get a new direction when you pray in the mountain, in a lonely place. Amen. May God bless you.